Hi, welcome back. This is your monthly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, your sun, moon, and rising, and it's for March 2026. So, Sagittarius, let's take a look at your first card here, and that is where you are coming from. So, your recent past. And here we have the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is really a card about surprises, and because it's cups, it's an emotional element and that signifies something to do with your emotions, your heart. So some kind of a good surprise for your. I'm going to say that's where you came from anyway. So your previous, your recent past, you had some kind of a great surprise emotionally. Now the situation that you're currently in. Oh, before I forget, this here could also indicate the start of a new relationship. Could be friendship, could be lover, something like that. But it is the beginning stages. Okay, the current situation you're in, you've got two major arcana cards here. The first one here is the devil. The devil's all about addictions to sex, drugs, alcohol, manipulation, and not being able to break free from a relationship. And then here we have the lover's card. And the lover's providing more insight into the devil. So the lover's also a major arcana card, which are life lessons. Here you either have one of two options. It's either about making a choice or it's about an actual lover. So what I'm gathering so far from these three cards is that you possibly met somebody in your recent past and it's one of those relationships that's very hot, very intense, and it kind of came out of nowhere. And that's where kind of this all these three are going. Now let's take a look at your present day card. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is talking about a loss, usually referring to money, career, work, finances. But the way this reading is going, it's really looking at that this person that you may have met, this intense passion. And it's almost as if you got yourself into something you can't get out of just yet. You're kind of stuck and you feel at a loss about it. You're not sure which direction to go, which way to go. And that's potentially what decision you have to make, and also the intensity of the relationship, right? So you're kind of sitting 50-50 on this one, not sure where to go. Let's take a look at your near future. Okay, well, that kind of answers the question for you. So in your near future, it's showing that there's a little bit more of a relationship, a little bit more of like progression to step two. So you've got the Two of Cups here, and that seems to be a partnership. So it's very possible you're going through something at the current stages, some deliberation. Um, I would always say be careful of the Devil card when when that shows up, because that could be some form of manipulation or not being able to break free from a relationship. Okay. Um, or it could also represent that intense passion that you guys have for each other. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. So we've got the Knight of Wands. That's the fastest moving knight in the deck. And that is all about rushing into something. And in this case, it seems like someone's rushing into this relationship. And of course, with the rushing always comes, um, not realizing what the consequences are, not realizing what you got yourself into. So be careful of that. And then on this side, we have the Magician. So another major arcana card here. And the Magician is really all about manifestation, having the tools in your toolbox to make this relationship work. And you can also see the infinity symbol here. So, um, what's it saying for your future line? Well, it's kind of saying whatever you're involved in right now. So the first few weeks of March is going to seem to switch into something that's a little bit more. And there goes my cat in the background. Something a little bit more substantial, because you've got the two cups, so it's progressing along. And again, be careful because what I'm seeing on this side here is that you've got the devil and the knight of wands. So rushing into something that you might not be able to break free from. And on this side, I'm seeing the lovers and the magician. So this intense passion or heat into whatever you're involved in, it's almost like you manifested it to happen and you want it to continue. So on one side, you have really good cards. On the other side, there's cautionary. And in the middle, your near future is showing progression towards some kind of a relationship. And it may not be a partnership, it may just be a passionate relationship that you have on the side. Who knows? Um, all right, Sagittarius, let me know if you resonate with this. That would be interesting. I would love to know that. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And until next month, shine your light.